和誰和誰之間相識結合了患難，情和情。
Boys and girls, we're back for another silent throwback Thursday of Jade Empire. Last time we left off, we had the barroom blitz, and we won. Hui the bread. I think I talked that. No, I did not talk to you, Hui.
You really shouldn't waste your time.
Oh, okay. Can you tell me anything else about the spirit thief stuff?
You are wise to ask. It is a difficult but essential skill to master.
When should I switch to? Actually, I know this. So, how long ahead I should go?
Remember, go to the ruins and claim the amulet before the Lotus Assassins do. You will need it to survive the trials that lie ahead.
Make your way. Alright, let's look on here. Steeper Yanru.
Hello, greetings, welcome. My name is Steeper Yanru, and I'll be.
So this
no,
is
that's not right at all. Idiot. I'm Barkeep Yanru now, not Steeper Yanru.
Does it make any difference?
Sorry about that. I still can't get the hang of this new position. Sometimes I wish Old Mother Kwan still owned the tea house so things could go back to the way they were.
Did the tea house change owners recently?
Old Mother Kwan used to run the place until Dutong bought it. Well, buy isn't quite right. It's complicated. Talk to Mother Kwan if you want the whole story. Drunk. It's a shame Mother Kwan had to give the place up. She didn't waste her days getting drunk, and she didn't make me practice giving out advice all day so I could become a barkeep.
What do you mean?
It's complicated. If you want the whole story, talk to Old Mother Kwan. I'll just keep practicing my advice.
What's some like?
Slow down, my friend. I can't serve you wine yet. I'm not a real barkeep. Master Dutong wants me to practice giving out advice for now.
So you're useless.
Farewell. Take care. If you ever need any advice, I'll be right here handing it out like a barkeep should. Goodbye.
Ooh, motherfucker. I must be her.
Hello, young one. My name is Kwan, but everyone calls me Old Mother Kwan. I'd like you to call me that too, okay? Welcome to my tea house. Oh, that's not right. No, not anymore. Sorry about the confusion, dearie. What I meant to say was, welcome to Master Dutong's tea house.
You say you used to own the tea house. This
Yes,
tea house.
I owned the tea house for many, many years. At least I thought I did. But then Master Dutong came to town with that imperial writ. Oh my, wasn't that a shock? Turns out his family owns this land. They have for hundreds of years. The land is his along with everything on it, so now he owns my tea house too. He was nice enough to let me stay on here as a helper. I steep the tea. Yanwan takes the orders, and Master Dutong, well, he mostly just drinks his wine.
Didn't know he owned the land when you built the place.
No one knew. This was just an empty patch of rock for hundreds of years. Who would have thought the Empire had deeded it to anyone? But Master Dutong came along with his writ.
Did you check the rip to make sure it was real?
Now, why would I do such a thing? I can't even imagine anyone being so horrible they'd forge an imperial writ. No, I'm sure the land belongs to Master Dutong.
Let's see, plans. Don't worry, I'll do two else. Should I say it? No, I said that one already, so, we'll talk about this.
That is very nice of you, my child, but what could you do? I would love to have my tea house back, but it belongs to Master Dutong. You can't argue with an imperial writ. All this talk is just the rambling of an old woman. Put it out of your...
I would rather have kept my old job, but Dutong's in charge. He says I have to practice giving
to the city.
Farewell.
Alright, so we're gonna talk to Dutong first. Where the heck is he at? That's a guard. That's a parton. That Dutong? That's not. Yeah, it is Dutong. 3 she's Dutong.
If you want tea, have a seat. The serving girl will be by directly if I don't fire her first. I should have replaced her the day I took over this tea house.
You own the tea house? Dang it, this tea house!
Proud owner of this quaint little tea house. I recently acquired it from Old Mother Kwan elderly lady steeping tea over there in the corner.
Can I see the red granting your ownership of this place?
Oh, certainly. The Imperial Writ is 400 years old, and I just carry it around with me all the time and show it to complete strangers. Please. The writ is locked safely away, as I told Mother Kwan. I'm not about to bring it out on your request. Now, if you will just leave me to my drinking. Forgive my brother. His intentions are good, but he's a bit slow on the uptake. I'd love to answer your questions, but that would interrupt my drinking. I'm afraid that isn't so.
Goodbye.
Yes, good. Go away. I haven't even started to feel the effects of my wine yet, and you're already giving me a headache.
Indeed, this is a problem. Can I kick that? No! And I got nothing!
Hello again, a salutatorious greeting and welcome.
Salutatorious.
I'm going to be the best barkeep in TNC. I would rather have kept my old...
Okay, we said before. Okay, go.
That Imperial Writ has caused us no amount of grief. Mother Kwan lost her tea house. Waitress Yanwan is busier than ever, and I spend all day giving out foolish advice.
Did anyone ever see the actual writ?
Mother Kwan saw it, though her eyes aren't too good. Most of us didn't bother to give it a look since hardly anyone in the town can read anyway.
I think the writ was a forgery.
What? You mean it wasn't real? That means Mother Kwan should still own the tea house. Problem is, Dutong's already shown everyone the writ, and now he's got it locked away. If you're right, he'd never bring it out again. There's no way to prove he cheated Mother Kwan.
Maybe I can get Dutong to confess.
That might work. It would probably help if you get him drunk first. That's something I can help you with. Dutong's always having me send over wine. Usually I mix it with water so he doesn't get too drunk too fast, but I could start sending it to him unmixed.
Get him drunk and I'll get him confession out there.
It won't be quite that easy. I've watched Dutong for quite a while, and when he's drinking, he usually goes through 3 stages of drunkenness. Dutong gets very friendly when he starts to drink. You might get a confession out of him then, but I doubt it. He's not really all that drunk at that stage. Usually after about 7 moles, he slips into depression and sorrow. He complains about how his life is worthless and what a bad, sinful man he is. Not a pretty sight. By the 9th glass, he starts to get paranoid. You can't really talk to him then. Usually around that time, I try to slip a restorative potion into his glass to sober him up.
Mr. Tim was like, you can make him sober again?
The restorative tastes pretty foul, but it does the job. Works instantly, makes a man sober as an imperial judge. Dutong's guard keeps a vial handy at all times, just in case. The guard gave me a few vials so I could slip them into Dutong's wine when he starts to get paranoid. Keeps him from getting out of hand.
Let's send Dutong some drinks.
No problem. We have 2 sorts of wine here. Peasant's wine and imperial seasoned spirits. The peasant's wine is pretty weak, but that's usually what Dutong drinks. The imperial seasoned spirits are a lot stronger. 1 bowl of that is worth 3 bowls of peasant's wine. And if Dutong gets too drunk, I have the restorative to sober him up.
Let's see. Give him. Yep, give him that one.
1 drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you?
Yes. He says 3. So let's try. I think he said it was 3 or 2. Freak, I can't remember.
1 drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you?
Yes, I know one.
1 drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you?
Ah. Go back in bed.
Good, good. Go speak to Dutong.
You come to mock me? Come to laugh at the tragedy that is the life of 3G Dutong?
Let's talk about the writ you showed Mother Kwan.
No, not the writ. Let's not talk about that. It's my secret shame. The thought of that writ brings tears to my eyes. It tears at my poor, miserable soul. Yeah, you're a good friend. I could trust you. You'll understand. Oh, I'm a despicable person.
I think that's good.
Bad. The writ, it's a fake. A forgery. I made it all up. Buzz, what are you saying? I better sober you up.
I'll turn around me.
I hate that restorative potion. Oh, that stuff tastes like vomit baked in a glaze of goat hair and garnished with a sprinkling of horse dung.
That sounds terrible.
And now I have the strangest memory. As if I... Oh, no. Did I say anything to you, stranger? Anything about, I don't know, an Imperial Red?
Yes, told me it was a fake.
What? No, I never said any such thing.
I heard what you said, Yutong. I knew you cheated Mother Quan out of this place, and now we have proof. You can't get out of this now.
Ah, I see what you're after. Oh yes, 3 Sheets Dutong was not born yesterday, or the day before that. Indeed, we are speaking the language of commerce. I will give you a great deal of silver to keep this little secret from getting out. Lots of silver for both of you. Keep quiet about this.
I don't know, Yutong. Really use the silver.
They say money's the root of all evil.
Such a nice old lady. I'm just not sure what to do.
You disgust me, Duton. We won't sell Mother Quan out like this.
Right, of course. What was I thinking? Old Mother Quan's a good woman. She deserves to have her tea house back.
Boss, people aren't gonna like us when they find out what you did. Maybe we should get out of here. That's the smartest thing you've said since I hired you. Let's go.
Well done. It'll be nice to have old Mother back in charge again. You should tell Mother Quan she got her tea house back. Now things can go back to the way they were.
Yeah, sure. Old Mother Quan.
Hello again, dearie. I hope you're having a nice time here in in Master Dutong's tea house.
Duton Reed was a forgery.
A forgery? Are you certain?
Duton confessed the tea house is yours.
That scoundrel. No wonder he left here so fast. Cheating an old woman out of her hard-earned living. The very nerve. People, listen to me. Master Dutong has left.
I mean, he's every, I guess you don't call him master.
And thanks to this brave young man here, the tea house is mine again.
Hooray for Mother Quan! Her tea house is back in business.
You've given me back the only thing I've done a service for this town, too. I'm going to turn this place back into a respectable quality tea house.
It was nothing. I'm glad.
I don't have much. The only reward I can offer is my humble thanks. That and a promise that you will always be welcome here at Old Mother Quan's.
Andrew. Oh gosh!
See, it's freaky, right? Oh my god.
Or perhaps everyone else's standards are far too Not going to get so much more.
Y'all that.
Your jibes can very prick the armor of my pride. They are blunted barbs forged by the sputtering flames of your lesser intellect. Farewell. Perhaps we shall speak again if you ever tire of the braying and neighing of these barnyard animals.
Alright.
Leave Zhang alone.
Zhang, you can't stay up here forever. This isn't your home. You need to come back with me to the farm.
No. Zhang not want to go home. Zhang doesn't want to see ox.
It wasn't your fault. It was an accident. I need you back at the farm. Now let's go, Zhang.
No. Leave Zhang alone. Zhang get angry and smash things.
No, please don't, Zhang. I'll just go over here and leave you alone. What? Oh, hello there. Don't let Zhang bother you. He's really quite harmless. He's just a little upset right now.
Little. Boy, who is on? Who is true and who is bong?
Zhang works on the farm. The other day he accidentally killed the horse. Since then he has refused to come back.
Some of the
Oi, 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 oi,
prisoners
oi.
are unnerved by the size and worried that if he doesn't leave with me soon, the owners may take matters into their own hands. If he gets hurt, or worse, I'll be ruined. I can't run the farm without him, but I don't know what else to do. He won't listen to me.
Don't worry, I'll speak to him.
You will? I must warn you. Zhang is, well, he's very strong-willed and very strong. I am grateful for your help. Please, be careful. Zhang, ox carrier, came by his name honestly. I would hate to see him hurt you, or anybody else for that matter. Speak softly to him, and you should be okay.
Go away. Jean not want to speak to you.
Why are you so upset?
Jean kill ox. Jean too strong. Too rough with ox. Jean not want to hurt ox. Jean only play.
So you had sex with the
Jean
ox.
cries for ox.
I'm sure you didn't do it on purpose.
Ox like to play with Jean. Ox like it when Jean throw her in the air and catch her. Jean miss. Jean drop Ox on her head. Ox is dead. Ox was Jean's friend. Jean killed a friend and now Jean is bad.
Who do you think it? Don't. She don't let you must have starved. Let's take this one.
Master already have another ox. Poor ox. Jean killed Ox's sister. Now Ox won't like Jean anymore.
See, intuition.
Jean is lonely. Ox must be lonely too. Maybe Ox will forgive Jean and we be friends again. I will go and see.
Yes.
You have been nice to Jean. Jean liked you. Jean hope you have good day.
Thank you, Jean.
Thank you so much. I was at my wit's end. You've done me a great service today. Come, Jean. Let's go home.
Jean coming. Jean go home now.
That's good.
Thank you for convincing that poor ogre to leave. Such a sad story, really. He certainly seemed harmless.
Somebody gave me some silver.
The customers were weary of him. Here, this is a little something to thank you for your help.
Wait, didn't you say he had no money? Anyways, let's go level myself up. That's right here. Oh yeah, I forgot. Always how to use the D-pad to change it around. Yes, good. Booty! Let's see, spirit thief. Spirit thief. Alright. And back. Yes. Anyway, she damage. Yes. And yes. And there we go. And there we go. Alright, so this way so we can get him too. Chajin. Oh, that was fast. Who are you? I am Chachi, master cook, master of enjoying the fruits of labor. As a sizable Greek would suggest, no matter how it is too bad the people outside my home are Shane Dang could come together. Ah! I was using the previous saying, I have one person who could eat such two like dishes, just food, because y'all can't eat. Why people don't like the food? The food in my country has some unusual effects on people. For example, the dish is roasted cow heart sauté with a wild leopard and particularly nasty effects of one consumer. Other dishes may have been monkey. Instead of working on the mind, still others can keep one spirit. They cannot do that. One does it if you eat too much of one type of food, or you can particularly weak in certain areas of food. You got that. I'll try your food. He's speaking gibberish. Well, no, we take the silver and hold my senses and eat these two dishes. Fair enough. These dishes tend to take a little out of the delicate dishes. I'll eat along with you so you know it's safe. First we have the roasted bearheart, monkey brain stew, or the shark spleen soup. It's fresh shark, mind you. I'll take some of that. Let's try. It is strange, it will affect my spirit, but the shark. I'll test my body. Yeah, test. Yeah. That's working out. Now, the next three dishes were a bit more complex. Be careful what you choose. Yeah, pick the hot deer served with brown beetle paste, whole eagle eye soup, and jelly eel stuffed with the ferment seaweed. Take a pick. I know what. He is actually enjoying the heck out of that. What the heck? Now we want to like this. The son moves the tourist recipe to the same dumb country. Choose carefully. You have boiled ox. Cow testicles. Oh, that's perfect. Let's see. No, I don't want to eat cow testicles. Jesus, that's the bladders. Let's see. Alligator eggs must be able to be fine. I'm sure. You are the first person outside the country ever consumed such that much of a cooking. Couldn't possibly keep your silver after such an excellent display before it. I wanted to give you back your time to it, or we can make this interesting. If you are really dead, I have one last dish I haven't even had another try myself. I'm sure it is safe, I think. Well, there's no telling how it may affect us. Go for it. This is a new dish. It has no name, at least one that I have done. I learned from the law-knowing foreign man I met in the Pure City. The ingredients are there rare. I can give you the line to find a dish. I got to reimburse you. It may even be a few treasures I can find. Let me try it. That's it. Now, if you can. You survived. What I wouldn't have given to have around my kitchen back home. Simply outstanding. Well, how does it taste? See. I depleted every aspect of like that's dangerous stuff. Every aspect. Now it's indeed, but highly intriguing. There are a few dishes sort of poison that have that capability. Please take your silver and take this. It's a small trinket that belongs to my family. I haven't reached for it now, and you have certainly earned it. If you excuse me, I must go search for new ingredients. And this damn it. The brown's tongue. Good God, that took away like half my stuff. Ugh. Never do that again. He's the same sailors I talked to before. My voice here is
Alright, 12 o'clock.
Fighting the cold lately and trying to do my best here. Okay, I think I'm gonna need to go this way. Yeah, definitely this way.
I think that one's good enough.
Guess not. Let's see what. Oh.
Door.
Stranger, forgive me for being so forward, but if you are wise, will you turn around and leave this cuss and leave go town?
No, but go ahead and do it anyway.
She's not here either.
Clear.
What are we looking for?
Pastor, you must treat strangers with respect. Once outside the town, we must be very careful. But everyone we meet.
Yeah, zombie.
Who are you? I am Yi from